The control surface comes familiar after mere seconds, and you'll feel like you're at home with an old friend. Starting at the bottom, we have the 100mm motorised faders. These are augmented with the Soundcraft fader glow system, which illuminates the fader slot in a colour appropriate to the job the fader is doing, so you'll always know where you are. Above each fader is a solo key that routes the channel to the monitoring. The select keys bring control of the channel to the assignable channel strip. The on key turns the channel or the routing on and off. Above the keys is metering, showing the gate open and closed, and action of the compressor gain reduction. Adjacent to those meters is the main channel level indicator, giving indication of the signal level in the channel. And finally, the global encoder, which is normally gain for your channel, but may be switched to be the high pass filter or pan control. The global encoders offer instant access to a range of parameters on the desk for every channel. By default, these are input gain and trim, but may be switched to be the high pass filter or the pan setting of the channel. The assignable channel strip is where all of your audio parameters, with the exception of the graphic EQ and lexicon, are controlled. As SI Compact has a dedicated encoder or switch for every function, we're able to label them and place a scale on them just as you would have done on an analog mixer. The controls are never overlaid. It's always one control and one function. Starting on the left of the ACS is the meter for the channel or the bus, phantom power on and off, phase reverse, gain or trim control, the high pass filter frequency, and high pass filter in out. Next on the ACS come the dynamics processors. There's a compressor and gate on every input and a compressor on every output bus. The full features are complemented with metering for gate, open, closed and hold, and compressor gain reduction. Moving on, we have the 4-band EQ. It combines simplicity and flexibility, offering shelving bands and fully parametric bands. The EQ settings are available on the LCD screen if required, and show the individual band settings along with the overall curve that is applied. And the last section on the ACS is the delay for the input or the bus that you're working with, the pan control, and routing to the left, right or mono bus. Although there is a dedicated LED ring encoder for each function, each section is complemented by the function focus display on the LCD. Whenever a control is turned, it and all of its partner controls are displayed clearly on the LCD window, giving an exact readout of the setting of any given function. This extends to functions like the graphic EQ and the global mode encoders.